The Green Bay freaking Packers. The franchise that gave us Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and now Jordan Love. For decades, people said the Packers would fall off the moment Rodgers left, that the dynasty in Green Bay was over, that this roster wasn't ready to compete. Well, guess what? The Packers aren't rebuilding. They are reloading. Jordan Love isn't trying to copy Rodgers. He's building his own legacy with a team that's faster, younger, and hungrier than ever. This isn't the same old Packers everyone thinks they know. This is a new era, and I'm telling you right now, the Green Bay Packers are about to shock the entire NFL. Before we talk about offseason moves, let's start with the man running the show, Jordan Love. When Love took over the reins in 2023, he went from Rodgers' replacement to Green Bay's future. His first season starting, Love played amazing. He finished the regular season with 33 touchdowns to just 11 interceptions, and was able to win his first playoff game in Jerry's world, 48-32, being the first 7 seed to ever win in the playoffs. After the 2023 campaign, the 2024 season was a bit of a letdown. After an MCL sprain in week 1, he lost a lot of his mobility throughout the 2024 season. With only 15 games played, he only had 3,400 passing yards with 25 touchdowns to just 11 interceptions. The Packers just barely got into the playoffs, but lost to the Eagles, who ultimately won the Super Bowl last year. I feel like if Love never suffered the MCL sprain in week 1, he would have been very similar to 2023 season. But we all know this, Love has amazing arm talent, his poise in big moments, and the trust he's earned in the locker room. All of that said, he's not just a stopgap at quarterback. He is their guy. And Love himself put it best. He said, "I'm not Aaron Rodgers. I'm not a guy with a 5-star pedigree. I'm my own man with my own story, and I want to make my own mark on this franchise. I want to write my own chapter here, following in the footsteps of legends who wore the G before me." That quote tells you everything you need to know. He's not trying to be Rodgers. He's carving his own path, and the Packers front office is finally building a roster around him to succeed. Now, let's get into the offseason shakeups. First, the additions. Green Bay went out and got weapons for Love. The most exciting one, rookie wide receiver Matthew Golden. This is actually the first time the Packers have drafted a skill position player in the first round since 2002. This guy brings speed, separation ability, and true wide receiver 1 potential to a young Packers receiving core that's already one of the most promising in the NFL. Golden is the type of player who can stretch the field and keep defenses honest. This is exactly what Jordan Love needs to take the next step. The Packers also strengthened their offensive line with Aaron Banks, a guard who can actually hold his own ground. And they bolstered the defense by adding another edge rusher to pair with Rashan Gary. But let's be real, the Packers took some real hits too. The biggest loss, Jair Alexander. For years, he was the cornerstone of our secondary, and losing him hurts. But the Packers are betting on youth and speed to fill that void. But let's be honest, Jair has seemed to get hurt the last 2 years now, but now since we traded him, he'll definitely play a whole season. And thank the Lord A.J. Dillon left the team. Maybe I'll make a whole video about this guy, but there's something about him I just hate. I'm probably the biggest A.J. Dillon hater in the world. If you would like me to make a video about that, please leave that in the comments down below. So yeah, the Packers lost some true names, but every move seems intentional. It's about fitting this era of Packers football, not clinging to the old one. And then, on August 28th, I got the best notification ever. Micah Parsons is coming to the Green Bay Packers. Again, right after I saw this, I was jumping with joy. Again, I don't even remember the last time the Packers have ever even made a big move like this in the offseason. But anyway, Micah Parsons is one of the best pass rushers currently in the NFL due to his combination of elite athleticism, especially with his speed and power, with impressive football intelligence and a versatile skill set that allows him to be a dominant force as both an edge rusher and a versatile defensive player. Rashan Gary is still the motor that makes it run. In my opinion, potentially a top 5 pass rusher in the league. Xavier McKinney didn't just play well last season, he dominated. He opened his Packers career with an NFL record streak, an interception in each of his first 5 games. That set the tone for a defense that lived off turnovers. His play earned him a first-team All-Pro honors and a spot in the NFL Top 100 ranked 30th overall. McKinney has quickly gone from solid addition to the leader of the secondary. Edgerrin Cooper, an outside linebacker that I feel like no one is talking about, making the all-under-25 team after an amazing rookie season. Devontae Wyatt is finally stepping up into his role as a disruptive force on the inside. Quay Walker, he is developing into one of the most versatile linebackers in the NFC. But with Micah Parsons on one side, Rashan Gary on the other, with Xavier McKinney over the top, I think the Packers went from a middle-of-the-pack defense to a top 5 unit. As long as all the key pieces stay healthy, we are going to be amazing this year. I already feel like I'm getting some of that Cowboys energy from Micah by saying that I feel like this year is our year. Here's what makes this year different. The Packers have a new identity. For years, this team was Rodgers and whoever else showed up. Now, it's balanced. Jordan Love is the leader. The defense with a new addition of Micah Parsons has the potential to be the best defense in the NFL. The young core of receivers that are planning on making a big impact, and with Josh Jacobs running the ball, this could blow all my expectations out of the water. This team is being built the right way, from the ground up. It might not be perfect, but when young talent starts to click all at once, that's when a franchise takes off. Plus, I saw this really cool tweet, and now it's in the script, and we're going to go to the Super Bowl guaranteed. You might be asking what my prediction is for the Packers record by the end of the year. Well, here it is on the screen just for you. So, what do you think? Will Jordan Love lead the Packers to a deep playoff run? Or is this team still a year away? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.